Hello, thank you for taking some time to view this video. I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. So the point of this video is twofold. One is to give you some tips and tricks you could use on your website to increase your online traffic, your revenue, your leads, and your business. And two is to compare your website to a local competitor's website in the area and see if those tips and tricks could outrank them, get you on the first page of Google, which will increase your leads exponentially. So I'll talk about three things: content, backlinks, and citations. Whatever I talk about here, you could use this on your own for your website. So I'll show you these steps for your business. So first, content. And content, you need anywhere between, on the homepage, anywhere between 1,500 to 2,000 words, just depending on the competition, number of keywords needed. So keyword is anything someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. So in your content, you could place keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what terms you want your website to be found for. So right now, I've got a good start to your website. It's very eye-popping. Your services are right there, your service areas are right there, which is good. One thing I would just add is just a lot of content, a lot of words, a lot of relevant content and keywords, and that'll increase your searchability on Google. So speaking of Google, I do live in Lewisville area actually, right here in Lewisville. So if I needed plumbing services, I might type this in. And here's what comes up. A lot of times ads come up here, and this is hit or miss. You can invest in this if you haven't already. This data shows a lot of time consumers skip over the ads. Sometimes they either go to the map pack here, which is citations. I'll talk more about that in a minute. Or we call these organics. We feel this is the most important with searchability with Google, to organically be in the first page in any kind of service you provide or area you provide for. So your top competitor here is Lewisville Plumbing. So I'm going to compare your website to their website, and how great would it be to actually beat someone with Lewisville Plumbing in their name to be on top of Plumbing Services Lewisville, Texas. So we'll see if we get you there. So as you scroll down here, you see you're not on the first page, and that's okay. You can do some things to get on that first page, even if it's not the very top. So you might have heard this saying, a great place to hide a dead body is on page 2 or 3 of Google. Typically people don't click here for more services. So the goal is to be on the first page, right in front of the faces of consumers. So to do that comparison to websites, there's a tool we use called Ahrefs. It's how we do a deep dive in websites, and here's your URL right here, and here's your numbers. So you got a good start to your page. So even though you got a good start there, you're only using 11 keywords. So as I was saying, you definitely want to increase your content and your keywords. So keywords give you searchability. So you want to have higher volume, more bang for your buck. So you do have some great keywords here. But the thing is, you get very creative in increasing your keywords. So think of all those buyer intent keywords. All you got to do is attach other service areas, like if you go to Flower Mound, Coppell, Carrollton, you could attach that to all the plumbers, and plumbing services, and you get very creative with your volume and with your searchability. Just compare that to your local competitor, and here's Lewisville Plumbing Company website. It's a good website too. I think it is very it's beatable, it's outrankable, but we'll see what they're doing. So here's their URL right here, and they have 95 keywords. So they have, quite a few keywords than you, but even 95 is not a whole lot. So what you do, any keywords that apply to you that's not on your website, you put on your website that gets you that searchability. And not only you match them, but you add more to them and you start dominating. That's how you start dominating your competition in the area to increase your searchability. Secondly is backlinks. So a backlink is anywhere where one website is linked to your website. So these act like an endorsement of your website from others, which Google uses that to build trust in your business by seeing others vouch for you. It's also like a popularity contest where a person with the most backlinks wins. But keeping this in mind, not all backlinks are created equal. It's important to have relevant backlinks, strong backlinks that relate to you, like other plumbing services, HVAC services, electrical service websites. It doesn't do you any good if websites outside your industry are linking to you. It doesn't give you that trust power or search power with Google. So right now you're using 198 backlinks with 5 reference domains. Not a bad start there. But compare that to your competitor. Yeah, this is why they're getting some traffic in there on the top. They're using 220 backlinks and 55 reference domains. Again, these numbers are not astronomical. These numbers are very beatable. So what you do, you match these numbers, then you increase these numbers, and that's how you start outgrowing your competitors and dominating the market. So you want your traffic to look more like that. And then finally, there's citations. So a citation is anywhere where your business name, your number, and your address are shown exactly on your Google business profile. Citations help you rank in this map pack here, which is extremely important for local businesses since this can generate huge amounts of revenue. And since you have a Lewisville address, you definitely want to be in the top 3. Sometimes there's 4 here, but you want to be in that top 3, again, right in front of the face consumers. like pages 2 or 3 of Google, people don't click this button for more services. So you want to be right up here. And to do that, you increase your citations with directories like Yelp, Angie's List, Expertise, and there's many more you probably heard of. Also, social media accounts work great too. So here's the idea that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. And the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you. So once Google sees you more often than these competitors, the more likely it is you outrank above them. So once your content, your backlinks, your citations, once they all come together, you start to outgrow your competitors. And here's what you might be looking at, why that's so worth it. To be in the eyes of consumers here in the map pack and here organically. So not sure what your margins are, but I imagine that would generate some pretty decent revenue. Also, there's many more keywords you could use to generate more and more traffic and leads. So this is what I do. I create this for you to start generating those leads online for yourself. But if you do find yourself wanting more to continue scaling as far as you want, feel free to reach out. I could help you out with that, give you some more information, or we could talk about goals. I could do the research to find out exactly what could be realistic for your business, what it might take to reach those goals. So if you leave me a few lines of feedback on this actual video, that will get better with me making these videos for local businesses. Again, I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. Hopefully this was informative. Much luck in your business. Have a great day.